I'm going to show you my top tips for the perfect apple-packed deep dish apple pie. Hi, I'm Nikki. Welcome back to our kitchen, where we show you how to make delicious, family-friendly recipes. Now, this apple pie is absolutely jam-packed with layers of apple and warming spices, and it's topped with a beautiful golden lattice topping. So let's get cooking. We're going to start by preheating the oven to 190°C or 375°F, and then we're going to line our pie dish with pastry. I'm using store-bought short crust pastry. Now, the pie dish is about 24 centimetres or 9 inches. So I'm using two 320g or 11-ounce packs of ready rolled short crust pastry to line the pie dish. Don't worry about there being a line in the middle where two pieces meet. Just squish them together, and then you should also have some pastry left over. We're going to save that for the top of the pie. Trim off the excess pastry and then place the pastry line dish in the refrigerator to chill while you prepare the filling. Now I'm going to place the pastry line dish in the refrigerator whilst we make the filling. Placing it in the fridge helps to reduce the chance of shrinkage when the pastry is cooking later on. We're going to be using two varieties of apples for the pie filling. So I've got 5 Bramley apples here, and they're to give the apple pie a lovely tartness to it. And then we've also got 3 eating apples. I'm using jazz apples, but you can use your favourite type of sweet eating apple. We're going to peel and core those and slice them into thin slices. Now, I know this sounds like quite a lot of apples, and it will mean that the dish is piled quite high with the slices of apples, but that's okay because they'll cook down a little bit as they're cooking. So peel and slice those apples and add them to a large bowl. As we slice each apple and place it into the bowl, we're going to drizzle over just a little bit of lemon juice and give it a bit of a toss together to cover the apples in the lemon juice. Altogether, we'll probably use the juice of about a whole lemon, and that will stop the apples from browning whilst we're slicing them all. You might notice that I've transferred the apples over to a bigger dish because that glass bowl was way too small. So now we're going to mix in some flour, cornflour and some spices, and that flour will help to thicken the apple sauce as it cooks in the oven. So add in 3 tablespoons of plain all-purpose flour, along with a tablespoon of cornflour or cornstarch, a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger and a pinch of cloves. Then toss it all together to coat the apples. Now stir in 150g or 3/4 cup of light brown sugar, along with a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, now we're going to start adding those sliced apples into the pie dish. We want to layer them in quite carefully rather than just dump the whole lot in there, because otherwise that'll leave some gaps within the apple pie. Now we're going to decorate the apple pie with a little bit of lattice work, but before we do that, we're going to brush the edge of the pastry with a little bit of egg wash, and that will help the lattice work to stick. To make the lattice work, I'm using the leftover pastry from lining the dish earlier, and I've also got an additional 320g or an 11-ounce pack of short crust pastry as well. So we're going to slice that pastry into long strips, about 2 centimetres or 3/4 inch wide. Fold back every other strip that you've just laid and place a horizontal strip across the top of the pie, and then lay the strips you folded back into place so it looks like you've weaved it together. And now we're going to repeat that again, folding back the strips that weren't folded back previously. Layer another horizontal strip on top, leaving that 5 to 10 millimeter gap between the strip and the previous strip, and then place the folded pastry back into place. Continue this way, weaving until the whole pie is covered. Use a sharp knife to trim off any pastry overhang. Now we're going to brush all the exposed pastry with egg wash. This is just one small egg that's been lightly whisked. Sprinkle about a tablespoon of demerara or coarse brown sugar over the top of the pie. Now we're going to place that in the oven for about 55 to 60 minutes until those apples are lovely and tender. If it starts to look a little bit too brown after about 30 to 35 minutes, then you can cover it with some foil and that'll stop the browning process. Remove from the oven and cool for about 15 minutes before slicing. And that's my homemade apple pie. Layer upon layer of apples with some warming winter spice and just the right amount of sauce. See you next time.